Once upon a time, there was a young artist named Liam. He lived in a small village surrounded by nature's beauty. Liam had a gift, an incredible talent for painting. His portraits weren't just pictures, they were alive, capturing the very soul of their subjects. People from all over the village were amazed by his art. It wasn't long before news of Liam's extraordinary talent spread far and wide. His fame grew quickly, and so did the admiration from others. But as his reputation soared, so did the temptation to boast. Despite his success, Liam had an old mentor, a wise man who had seen many artists rise and fall. His mentor would often tell him, "True art speaks for itself without the need for boasting." At first, Liam didn't fully understand. He believed that if others saw how talented he was, they would appreciate his work more. But the more he tried to impress others, the more something felt off. The more Liam focused on impressing others, the less meaningful his art became. It started to feel as though he was painting for approval, not from the heart. The joy that once came with creating faded away. One day, after weeks of trying to showcase his talents, Liam realized something important. He took a step back and decided to stop showing off his work to the world. He turned inward and began to paint for the love of it again. No longer was he seeking praise or recognition, just the quiet joy of creating. Liam poured his heart into every brushstroke, with no intention of seeking fame. He let the art flow naturally, without the pressure of impressing anyone. And slowly something wonderful happened. His paintings began to evolve, becoming even more beautiful, even more alive. It wasn't long before people noticed the change. Liam's art, now full of raw emotion and sincerity, began to speak to the hearts of everyone who saw it. Not because he was pushing it on them, but because his true passion and love for the craft shone through. His paintings were eventually displayed in galleries, and his name became well known across the land. But Liam wasn't celebrated for how often he talked about his talent or how loud he was about his success. No, he was admired for the quiet, humble way his art spoke to people. And so, Liam learned an important lesson. True greatness doesn't come from boasting or seeking attention. It comes from quietly doing what you love, with passion and sincerity. When you focus on what truly matters, creating from the heart, the world will notice in its own time. The moral of the story is, true greatness comes not from showing off, but from quietly doing what you love with passion and sincerity. So remember, your true talent will always shine brightest when it's shared without the need for boasting. Let your work speak for itself.